So Russia looks like they might actually take over Armenia here, which brings a concern up, because what happens if Russia and Egypt go to war? Those are two powerful nations, and obviously Egypt kind of is a little bit more powerful, and we'll look at the Infoetics to see exactly how much stronger they are. But, I mean, that'd be the first time Egypt faces a really kind of strong foe. So right now, yes, Egypt is obviously going to win the population category. 43 million people living in the Egyptian Empire. Byzantium not too far behind with 30 million. Then we have Songhai, who have kind of skyrocketed up because they've kind of attracted a lot of new, people into their own empire because of their conquest of Morocco. And they might even get a lot more because if they take over the Moroccan capital, I mean, you're looking at an additional maybe 14 million people, something like that. I mean, I don't know exactly how the conversion goes. I keep forgetting it. It's very complicated. The Hittites in fourth place with 21 million, Poland with 20 million, Spain with 20 million as well, Scotland, Netherlands, Norway just below in 7th, 8th, and 9th place. And then Russia actually pretty far behind in population, but they've got the cities and the production to kind of keep themselves up, and the military also. Crop yields goes to Egypt, obviously. Byzantium is at 321, Poland 226, Russia 261. I'm sorry, I should say Poland 266, Spain at 246. Let's check out manufactured goods. Obviously, Egypt is winning, but Byzantium, again, in a close second. Goths ranked third. Well, good for them. I mean, just barely above Spain and Hungary, but still pretty impressive for them. GNP, Egypt, Byzantium just behind, though. Scotland in third. So this third place spot is always kind of switching. It's kind of scary how close Egypt and Byzantium really are, though. I mean, this isn't as big of a difference. I mean, usually in these AI-only campaigns, especially by this point in the game, there's someone that's super dominant, that's way out ahead. Egypt's not that far ahead. I mean, Byzantium is kind of right on their tail the entire time. They're just right there. So I mean, just a few more wars for Theodora, and she will catch them. I mean, Egypt's running out of possible wars. I think they are. Remember, Egypt has a big fleet, but it's not in the eastern part of the Mediterranean. It's in the Red Sea, and they can't really extend their borders that far by having a fleet in the Red Sea. If they had a fleet in the eastern Mediterranean, then yeah, they could go after whoever, but they don't. And there's going to be a point where they just run out of places to go. They can go after the Sumer, they can go after the remains of the Armenian Empire, but that's it. Then they have to actually attack somebody powerful, like Byzantium, like the Hittites, which I think would be their final conquest. I don't think they'd go much more than that, even if they did attack. I don't think they'd be able to completely take over the Byzantium Empire. I think that'd be too difficult. GNP, land area, obviously Egypt, half the size Byzantium is. Military manpower, here we go. So Russia is the biggest power right now. That's why I am very concerned if Armenia falls here, because you're talking about the two biggest powers in the world bordering each other in terms of military power. Scotland in third, so shocked at how powerful Scotland has been, especially dominant in the North Sea with their navy. It's crazy. Byzantium in fourth place, and the Hittites, again, almost virtually tied with Byzantium. Fourth and fifth, they're 277. They both have 277,000 men, a little bit over. England's doing a really good job. It's pretty interesting because these nations are at the complete opposite ends of the map. You have England and Scotland in the British Isles, and then pretty much kind of the Middle Eastern region. We have Russia, Byzantium, the Hittites, and obviously Egypt. Hungary doing a pretty good job too, and Poland as well. A Hungary-Polish war would be interesting. A Hungarian-Polish war would be pretty big, I think. Right there in the heart of Europe, almost. Switzerland doing a good job in 9th place. I'm shocked. They're over 200,000 because there's a big drop-off from 9th to 10th place. I mean, you have Germany at, under 170,000, whereas Switzerland is almost at 210,000. So yeah, I mean, I'm shocked that Switzerland was able to get that big of a military. They might actually go after Spain here, because look how small the Spanish army is. Only 130,000. Nothing much there. Smallest army goes to the Sumer, then myself, Venice, Greece, Sweden. Sweden is one of those nations that really haven't fallen yet, but they only have 60,000 men. Pretty crazy there. Let's check over this. Let's skip over these categories. They don't really matter. Happiness is probably going to go to the Celts. There you go. The Celtic Empire. In terms of science, let's just check on technologies. I'm winning this one. And then we have Russia. 58 technologies. Oh, we just checked on that. That's right. The last video we talked about that. Nothing much has changed here. Wonders. Who's winning the Wonder Game? Byzantium with 6, Scotland with 4, Russia with 3. It's a big old tie for third place. Finally, let's check on influence and then great works. So Scotland is influential with one nation as well as Byzantium, probably one of the smaller nations. So yeah, this doesn't really mean anything to us. It doesn't matter. Tourism right now it goes to Egypt, but Byzantium only 3 points behind in terms of total tourism output. Scotland still has a way to go. Hungary still has a way to go. Poland, all kind of catching up still. In terms of great works, yeah, Egypt definitely kind of has the most, and that's probably done by mostly Conquest. They were able to steal away most of that. Was there something else I was going to check in on? No, since we saw that there was only one influential. There's only a few nations that are influential. Only 2 nations influential with the first Civ so far. That doesn't really matter. Byzantium, Scotland are the first ones. Now, I believe Scotland has unique ability that allows them to. I think they're geared towards a cultural victory, I believe. So let's not count out Scotland. On the opposite end of the map, as well as they're pretty safe. Well, I shouldn't say that, because England's really powerful too. Very powerful British Isles. Denmark's kind of sending their fleet over here. I mean, this is the first time we've seen such a powerful, dominant British region. There it goes. Boom. There goes another time. The city's fallen 3 times now, and it looks like they're going to defend it now from Armenia. And Armenia's left with about 3 riflemen. Yeah, that's it. Just 3 riflemen. And there's still a buttload of military units, and that is a unit of measurement, trust me. A buttload left of Russians still ready to take over the Armenian capital, and then boom. Remember, we have this road going straight down to Dur, the former Babylonian capital. I just call it Dur, because I don't know how to do this whole Kurgalazu thing. Duh, I don't know why I even try. Russia and Rome have peaced out. You've lucked out today, Rome. It's interesting because I really thought Rome was going to be more powerful. It's just kind of strange to see some of these AIs just not build military, like Spain. Don't even get me started with Spain. I don't even know what to say about that. So now Spain is actually attacking the Moroccan capital from the north. This is an awesome opportunity for Songhai to take it over. They've got to strike now while the Moroccans are moving north to defend against the Gatling guns and the artillery units. But they haven't moved these units, these Songhai and... What are they called? What's the term for people of Songhai? Songhaian? Well, they haven't moved these artillery units, and there's a lot. Oh, now they are. Boom. All right. And it looks like most of the Moroccan Air Force is actually distracted by attacking Fez. There is a Moroccan settler, so if they don't attack and take this capital soon, then Morocco will remain alive. It doesn't matter if they remain alive or not. This is a huge city to fall, no matter what nation takes it. It would be easier to, obviously keep, and because then Morocco's just eliminated if this settler doesn't get placed down. Any new wars? Nothing just yet. Nothing just yet. I can't wait for the end of this campaign. I think that things are going to look clean, and I can't wait to look at the political map mode here. That is going to look pretty dang cool, I think. I think it will. Theodore is plotting against the Netherlands. Oh, wow. I don't know why, but I only have 2 spies. I have all the technologies in the game, but I only have 2 spies. I don't get it. And I'm probably making a dumb mistake. It doesn't matter. These spies are very, very overrated in these AI-only campaigns. It seems like they would work really well, but they don't. Spies, that's the biggest thing I think, or not the biggest thing, but one major factor I've seen from AI-only campaigns is that spies don't actually give any information. Yeah, they spy and they steal technologies. That's cool when you're a human player and you're actually playing Civ 5, as well as they perform coups in city-states. That's cool. But in terms of information, like what a spy is actually supposed to do, it doesn't do anything. It gives you BS information, like, oh, this person's plotting against this other person. So, what am I supposed to do with that? I feel like with AI-only battles, just the essence of a spy. Spies should tell you information, more information than anything. I like that they give you technology. I like that they perform coups, but come on, it's a spy. Give me information. I'd actually rather, and I know this is weird to say, I think it'd just work better though for a Civ 6 is if just the spy gave me literally the information. You know what I mean? It is nice to see which AIs are building wonders, but that is so random, and it doesn't always. I've never had that help me before. I've never had that spy give me that information with it helping me. Because usually, when the spy tells me, it's they're 3 turns away. It's just it'd have to be such a lucky situation where it would give me that information, and I'd have to be building the same wonder, and it'd have to be at the same time. It's just complicated. But yeah, no, I want the spies to actually give me information in Civ 6. They could give me technologies and coups too. That's fine. I like that, but tell me exactly what they're going to do. not this plotting crap. Like, what is that? I don't care about that. Anyways, that's why I ran against spies that I just kind of found out about. Very annoying. Spies don't give you actual information. They tell you sometimes there's a sneak attack, but what is that? When has that ever really told us? I think the spies have only been right like once, and I talked about it the time that they were right. Let's just skip over this. Yeah, Hungary's going to try to once again enact Buddhism as the world's religion. I think one time ever the spies predicted the right thing that the AI actually did, and it was just a miracle. Yeah, the spies need to work like that every time, though. All right, so anyways, Armenia is not looking so good. They still have one rifleman and an artillery unit that's going to help out a lot. The Russians are rushing through these this small mountain valley, and they're trying their best to kind of get more units in. These Cossack warriors or these Cossacks are kind of not in the best spot. They need to kind of place more artillery units in here. Oh, they're moving it around, which is smart. It still might be a little bit tough for them if the Russians don't, or if the Egyptians don't join in. If Egypt joins in, then yeah, this city's going to fall, which I think is a possibility because Egypt is for surely out of their peace treaty with them, I think. So Poland and the Netherlands, which is big. Spain won't provide too much, I don't think. Now, oh my goodness, Poland, wow. So Poland was given open borders through Danish territory, and once again, we've seen this happen before. Poland's been doing this a lot. They haven't been declaring proximity wars, but they've been going after Western Europe for a really long time. And they've been getting open borders through someone like people like Denmark, people like the Netherlands even before when they were going after France. And it has never been successful. Let's see if this one's successful. It might be because Denmark lost a lot of units, so it will be easier for the Polish AI to navigate this region without, stepping on anybody's toes, per se. Ivory was banned. And boom, once again, entirely votes of nays. Entirely just votes of nays from the world. No, Buddhism, once again, is not going to be passed. So yeah, it must be, I don't know. I don't know why that's happening. I don't care. Who is this exactly? Milan, okay. Once again, the spies not telling us really anything. Surprised that Poland hasn't used more of their navy. They've really kind of let that go. They could have done so much more with that navy, and they might still have an opportunity to. I mean, they're still like, at the very most, maybe 120, 30 turns, something like that, in this campaign. We still have a long time to go with really crazy technologies. We still haven't gotten to the Manhattan projects yet, which is crazy. This is weird, too, because I believe I'm playing on Emperor difficulty, right? Yes. This is really strange to see the AI this slow on Emperor difficulty. Not used to this. I wish that when I was playing on Emperor difficulty, it would take them, to like almost turn 400 before they pull out a victory. That'd make things a lot easier for me. I feel like this is around the time they'd start wrapping up, but maybe I'm thinking Immortal. Maybe. So Poland's going to skip over Rotterdam, which is probably going to mean a disaster for this entire campaign. Poland's going to lose a lot of units. They won't take anything from the Netherlands. And I'm just going to say Germany's going to go after Poland after that. I know that's a pretty crazy prediction, and that's oddly specific. Usually I don't get that specific in my predictions, but I think we might see both Hungary and Germany team up against Poland because they're going to have a disaster if they skip over Rotterdam here. Armenia and England have peaced out, and that's it. Ramsey's plotting against the Ottomans, whatever, spies. Let's watch this. Let's see if he changes his mind. If he doesn't change his... Actually, it doesn't matter whether he changes his mind or not. I mean... He has his units in the wrong spot. to just put it bluntly, he just has his units all over the place. It's just a mess. Statue of Liberty has been built by Germany. Still looking for that mod that makes the AI only attack one city at a time. That would make the AI just tremendously more successful. That's all they have to do. It doesn't matter how big your military is, just attack one city at a time and attack the city that's closest to you. Don't get in the range of another city's bombardment. That's it. That's all you gotta do. I'm not a programmer, though. I'm sure that's probably really complicated, but just those small changes, I think, would make the AI so much better. Crazy better. Switzerland and Carthage have peaced out. And we talked about the Statue of Liberty by Germany. The German Statue of Liberty now. The Hittites have denounced Spain. I feel like this icon, the Statue of Liberty, should be brown, right? Copper brown. Essentially, that's like if you just built it, right? So it should start off brown. I just figured that out right now. I should put that on the Reddit. Maybe people would like that. Denmark is still, remember, going after the Netherlands, which would actually help out the Polish quite a bit with a lot of these units. I mean, you've got how many? 4 frigates and 2 ironclads. That's a really good naval composition right there. That's like on the road of success potentially if they engage Amsterdam, which I don't know if they will. Oh my goodness, they actually took it. Wow. Wow. And did they take it before Morocco took down their last city? Yes, they did. Morocco's dead. Oh my goodness. Songhai, I have got to give you props, man. It took you a long time. You probably could have done it a lot sooner, but wow. You just completely wiped out a civ just like that. And I'm not going to be surprised if you go after Spain next. It'd probably be very smart if you went after Spain next. So Denmark is somewhat attacking here. Somewhat. I wasn't anticipating the help from the Danish fleet, so maybe Poland will be successful slightly. Without the Danish fleet, though, I doubt it. Although Poland is continuing to send over units. I don't know. They're still going to lose a lot. Maybe they will take over all of the Netherlands, but I think they're still going to lose a lot of units here. Because there are Gatling gun. There's a Gatling gun inside of Rotterdam, and then a cannon unit inside of Amsterdam. You also have the Dutch submarine that's going to certainly take out, some of these Danish fleet units, Danish naval units, I should say. Yeah, it's still a big mess. It's still going to be bloody. Egypt's declared war on Austria. Somebody has got to do it. Austria's not looking so good. Surprised that Poland hasn't taken them out yet. Poland's been too busy trying to kind of conquest the Western Europe, I guess. Maybe they just want a coastal city. Maybe that's what they wanted the entire... Actually, no, Paris wasn't coastal. They went after France a little while ago. I think they went after Belgium for a brief time before England. I think, I can't remember, though. Not sure. Oh, Denmark's retreated. So Poland's by themselves now with the siege of Amsterdam. Let's see how many units get destroyed. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. They destroyed 1 unit. Oh, here goes Austria. Spain and Sweden. We'll see if anyone else joins in. Again, it's going to need to be Russia. Still can't believe about Songhai. Oh, and Scotland. Scotland going after Austria now. Sweden and Scotland finally pieced out. Russia, it looks like they're having slight difficulties. Nothing too big, but they're still going to run into some trouble with the Armenian capital. That's for sure. Man, Morocco. I can't believe Morocco just dropped the ball like that. Can't believe it. Theodore is playing against Austria. And I want to see what he does now. I mean, he still has a pretty good-sized military. Egypt and the Netherlands. So Egypt's looking like they're just declaring war on everybody. Spain. Oh, I didn't realize that Spain and the Netherlands were still at war. So they might try again for Utrecht. I think they're going to still need France's help. Without France's help, it's not going to happen. Oh man. Look at that. Hey, they're still doing good. Look at this. Look at this. Let's wait for the Netherlands' turn to process. Now Denmark has approached Amsterdam once again, but I think they're taking out almost 2 units every single time. Yep. There you go. And Poland's still pressing forward, but they're going to lose still a lot of units. This is going to be tough. If they don't have the help of the Danish fleet, then this is not going to be okay. Now, if someone else declares war in the Netherlands, like England, then they'll probably, do it. Ooh, Hungary's now joining in. So maybe it might happen. Maybe England or France or somebody with open borders through Danish territory could help out. Still, nonetheless, Poland is going to lose a lot of units here. I think Hungary and Germany might team up against Poland. Anyways, guys, I'm going to have to stop right there, though. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.